Hello, and we're back after a 2-second break in the test, and it did come out. Unfortunately, you can see Marcus's face now, but you can have your glasses still if you want.
It's still very bright.
Right, now they're on today, today being the 17th of December.
Yeah, it's Christmas next week.
It is, yeah?
Yeah.
There are.
Just making sure you knew.
Yeah, I'm ready for the fat man to come. When are you coming in?
I'm not going.
yeah. Right.
Predictable.
Yeah, no, we can't help it. We are, well, I am at least. English singer, songwriter extraordinaire, Sam Ryder, hit #1 in the UK chart with his debut album, There's Nothing There But Space, Man, in 2022, which included his great songs, Spaceman, which came second in the Eurovision Song Contest. Yeah.
Oh, right.
And now, to the Ukraine. Now, do you want me to go into a rant now or later? About how
rant?
Yeah.
Oh, blimey.
About how they.
I'm not expecting a rant. Oh, go for it.
About how they wouldn't have bloody won if it hadn't have been. I get the war is terrible, and I don't dispute that for 1 second. But that shouldn't
Cracking
affect.
song though.
Shouldn't affect the Eurovision Song Contest.
Ukraine folk song.
I mean, what was the point of having Eurovision Song Contest if everyone knew the Ukraine was going to win it before they even started? You might as well just given them the trophy and put Minder on or something, or Darling Buds of May, or something else in its place. Or the Bradley Walsh show.
It was here, wasn't it? Was it in Glasgow or
I don't know, probably. I don't have usually.
Oh, it's meant to be in.
Oh, that's the one that
Ukraine. It's here the year after, wasn't it? It's meant to be in Ukraine, but they.
It's the one that we did the live Twitter feed to.
Oh, yeah, that's good, weren't it?
That was good, yeah.
That's a great show.
We really.
Did we actually last the whole show?
I think we did, but in bits. Like I kept noticing you were saying that was a good one, and then me liking it, and me sort of then going, "What was that shit?" And then you. But there's a few Beatles-related stories related to today's date.
Beatles-related, that's interesting.
In 2010.
Beatles-related.
Yeah. Show the bloody record. You keep picking it up. That's the third time you picked it up. Show.
We came today just making sure it was still there.
Show it.
I don't even know who it is. I just know it's Beatles-related because Here Comes the Sun. I can't read. Peter Tuesday, is it, or something? Or I can't. You know, my eyes. I can't read it.
It's produced by Mike Leander.
Oh right, and I can't read it. I just saw Here Comes the Sun and just bought it. It could be anything.
Here Comes the Sun by Paul Monday.
Oh right.
You know, I noticed the bulging eyes and the chest stuck out.
Well, I don't know him.
Yeah,
he's never had a hit, as far as I know.
He has, but not under this name.
Oh.
He changed his name.
Mike Leander.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's not him.
It's Gary Glitter.
Oh my God, no. Oh, well,
Proof that he's a fan.
I'm not. Oh, then I'll have to destroy it now. He's a nice copy. Cost me a bit.
Do it on there. Let me punch the centre out.
Oh, how dare you say anything so bad about vinyl? Not well, the centre. Bloody hell.
You said that it was you wanted to get rid of it because it was
yeah, but I don't want the centre knocked out. You can't do that to any record.
Not even him.
No, it's a vinyl. It's not right to the vinyl, is it, doing that?
Sir Paul McCartney performed an intimate lunchtime gig at the 100 Club on London's Oxford Street to around 300 fans for 2 hours.
What was that? What was he pushing?
He was trying to save the 100 Club, which was up for closing.
Oh, right, okay.
Him, Mick Jagger, Bobby Gillespie from Primal Scream, and a couple of other people.
I thought you'd say Bobby Goldsboro.
Yeah, Bobby Goldsboro was down there.
He came over especially for it.
Yeah. I don't know if they saved it. Is it still open?
His famous gig he played over here at the 100 Club.
Yeah.
You know, Honey and everything he played there.
Did they work? I mean, did Jagger and I don't think Jagger actually played any gigs there, but did they? I know a few punk, but I think Jam might have been, or Weller might have been played, not the Jam.
No, Jam used to play there all another time. Yeah.
But I mean, did they save it? Is it so?
I don't know. If I was doing research, I'd have perhaps checked that before I came on air.
Yeah, well, I only downloaded this shit about 5 minutes ago, so you can't expect me to have read it yet.
I was nearly swore there. I nearly swore there.
What were you going to say?
No, I nearly said the B word.
Called me a bastard. No. You were going to doubt my parentage.
No, I knew at least one of your parents.
Right, that's what I mean. I've called you it a few times now, but I knew both your parents. I think it's just it's a way that we just talk nowadays.
Yeah. Remember our viewers.
George Harrison.
Remember where the bulk of our viewers are. We're down with the kids.
Yeah. You and me have probably never been down with the kids, but we tried. We tried. Were we down with the kids in the 70s? No.
Never been down with the kids. No.
When they were wearing the big flares and the Starsky and Hutch cardigans and that.
No, the denim, waistcoats. So
always
cool.
They were always cool, yeah. Georgie Harrison played an unannounced live set for the regulars at his local pub in Henley-on-Thames in the UK in 1977. That must have been a jolly old night. Yeah. Or evening or afternoon, whatever it was.
Did he sing his I'm a Pirate song?
I don't know. He might have done. It might have been before that.
Yeah.
No, this is something this isn't, forget that. This isn't the story I was thinking it was. No. In 1963, the Beatles, James Carroll at WWDC in Washington, D.C. became...
That's a radio station.
Obviously, if he became the first disc jockey to broadcast a Beatles record on American radio. Okay. But you'd let me finish the sentence.
Yeah.
But what was so special about him being the first disc jockey to broadcast a Beatles record on American radio?
I don't know. You've got the answer in front of you.
So I think
you know, I can't see.
I think Kenny Everett sort of type thing scenario.
Kenny Everett.
Borat.
He was running it down in his world's worst records.
No. His he'd obtained a copy of "I Want to Hold Your Hand" from his stewardess girlfriend who brought the single back from the UK, and he played it. And due to listener demand, the song was played daily, every hour. But since it hadn't been released yet or given a release date in the States, Capitol were initially going to sue the radio station, but instead released the single earlier than planned, and it was a massive hit.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So Kenny Everett is like playing Borat hundreds of times over that weekend and getting it released. That sort of meant idiot. And last Beatles story is something I didn't know, but you probably did know. What is the name?
I didn't know the last one.
What's the name Chas Newby mean to you?
Chas Newby.
Yeah.
Good chap.
Yeah.
Good chap.
Good. He was in Chas and Dave, yeah. After returning from Hamburg, the Beatles appeared at the Casbah Coffee Club in Liverpool, where Chas Newby joined the Beatles on bass guitar to replace Stuart Sutcliffe, who'd remained in Hamburg, a position he would hold for only 2 weeks and 4 performances, and then he bowed out to return to college and McCartney became the Beatles' bass player. I bet you he feels a bit of a...
Yeah, like Pete Best and him. I didn't know about Colin Newby. I felt sorry enough for Jimmy Nicol.
Yeah.
Brought in, probably got 50 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah, all and expenses.
But he bowed out to go to college. I mean, he must be thinking that degree in haberdashery has really, really fucking cost me a lot of money.
Did it say if he was any good?
No. And of course, that would have meant we'd have still had Macca on rhythm guitar or something. Yeah. Would have been a total different dynamic.
Would have freed up John.
Yeah.
Just played our mouth organ and stuff.
Yeah. Adele was named Billboard's top artist of 2012.
We might have, if he's playing mouth organ all the time and singing, we might have had mouth organ in, what's the track on their first album? I saw her standing there.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because there's a version with mouth organ, harmonica.
Harmonica, yeah, to our American friends.
Give it its no technical name.
Well, I think that story wasn't even worth reading, so I'm not even going to go back to it.
No.
Liam Gallagher and Nicole Appleton were spending so much money on their divorce. They spent nearly $100,000 that the judge just said, sod this. Well, he probably didn't say just sod this, but he said sod this.
Judges are always saying things like that.
And he divided their money equally, giving them 5.4 million each. That's why Liam wants to do the Oasis gig, because he needs to get the money back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Captain Beefheart sadly died today in 2010 with complications from MS.
Blimey, 14 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah. Trout Mask Replica.
What a great album.
What an album.
Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant album. I used to play it. Was never off my turntable.
Yeah.
My mum was grooving down to it. In fact, she used to freak out. Used to drop a tab or two.
And nice fizzy drinks, weren't they?
Yeah. My mother, so that's what she would have thought they were, my mother. And she used to groove down with the kids in her scarf and her rollers.
Yeah, Mr.
Bloody
Table,
idiot.
yeah.
It's table over there. Dennis Payton, you know him, don't you?
Dennis Payton, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know where he lives.
Where?
Payton
Place, yeah. English saxophonist
Yeah.
who was a member of the Dave Clark Five.
Oh, yeah.
Had a #1 single with Glad All Over, and he died today in 2006.
Oh dear.
2005, it wasn't none of your Taylor Swift rubbish, none of those.
Oh, how dare you know how much money she's raised for charity?
I know, I'm just saying.
Right.
None of your Taylor Swift at Royal Elton John rubbish. U2 had the top grossing tour of 2005.
Yeah.
They knocked it out the park with 260 million gross. What did she make? Was it 1.4 billion or something?
Yeah.
And the Eagles were the second one with 117. Then Neil Diamond, then Paul McCartney, then Rod Stewart, then Elton. Elton was pretty low. They didn't do much in the early 2000s, did they? 2005. No, I suppose he might have done. Elvis the Pelvisy.
Yeah.
Lydia's favourite. His daughter, Lisa Marie Plesley.
The Plesley family.
The Plesley family agreed to sell 85% of his estate to businessman Robert Stilleman in a deal worth 100 million. Stilleman would run Graceland.
Is Zimmerman any relation to Zimmerman?
Not that I know of, but
okay.
he can run.
They'd need to be the same person.
Yeah.
But from Robert Zimmerman. Robert Zimmerman.
No, this is Stilleman, S-I-L-L.
I can't see. I can't see it. It's just the way you pronounced it.
It's your bloody ears. You need. Then there's a thing they've been advertising on YouTube, and it's an electric thing, and you attach it to your iPhone, and you whop it in your ears, and you can see all the wax and everything as it's gouging it out, and it looks like it'd be a really interesting watch.
Yeah.
But in your case, it just goes through.
I wouldn't be able to see it. It would just go through, take me brain out.
Yeah.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that terrible scene in Planet of the Apes when they see the other pilot from a spaceship.
Oh yeah.
And he turns round, and he's had his brain played with. He's had a frontal lobotomy.
Very popular in Victorian times.
Yeah.
You get 2 for the
You
price
haven't
of
done
one.
bad from your one.
No,
Why do you think he wears his hat all the time?
Yeah, 2 for the price of one. Silliman owned Silliman.
It's all right. I'll leave it to the viewers to.
You can rewind and watch and see how clear and pronunciations are.
Yeah. Vola.
Vola. He would run Gracelands, own the rights to Elvis's name and the rights to all revenue from his music and films, but she would retain possession of Graceland and all of her father's personal effects. But now she's pegged it. I wonder who's got. I suppose the mum must have it now. Yeah.
She was married, weren't she? She had a nice husband, didn't she?
A few times. Married to Nick Cage, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
She knew how to shoot them.
She have any children?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's where it's gone to. It's not going to go to the mother, is it?
Not Elvis's mother. She's dead, but her mother, Elvis's ex-wife, Lisa. No, not Lisa. What's the name of her mother?
Lisa Marie had children.
Yeah, but what's the name of the wife?
It's Mrs. Presley.
What's her name? She was in that Naked Gun film. What's her name? Oh, fucking hell, what's her name?
Yeah. Presley.
She went out with Tom Jones.
Yeah, all right.
He left the valley in the hillside. No,
Well, he's still married.
yeah. No, his wife had died, and she was comforting him.
Okay.
She was comforting him. But I can't remember what her name was. What's her name? It's going to annoy me now.
Oh, what's new? Well, I'm not going to tell you.
Put it over here.
I'm not going to tell you.
Presley, Mrs. Presley.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Gladys was his mother. Lisa Marie was his daughter.
Vernon
was his father. Buck was his cousin.
Buck Presley.
Yeah.
Then he's Reg. He's no disowned English, English cousin.
Yeah. Who had to make his own.
OEB.
Yeah. Had to make his own way in life with his crop circles. What the fuck was his wife? They're all shouting at the screen now.
Yeah.
You moron. I can't think
But
of it.
we do this show because we like to be in the vinyl community and stuff because of our knowledge of music.
It's like there's people who are on quizzes on TV and you're shouting at the TV saying, "It's 6, you prat," and they just can't think of it.
Yeah.
And I just can't think of her name.
Yeah.
It's going to come to me. Anyway. Gruber Washington sadly died of a heart attack today in 1999. You're looking at me, aren't you?
Elvis Presley's wife.
Mrs. Presley.
Who was Elvis Presley's wife?
Fucking hell. This is technology.
Priscilla.
That's it. Priscilla. I knew it.
Yeah, there you go.
As that bloke Leslie Nielsen said, not Leslie Nielsen, Leslie whatever he was in the Naked Gun film.
Leslie Nielsen.
Was that all right?
Yeah.
I thought Leslie Nielsen was the one in
Naked Gun.
No, the one who said, "I'll find you. I have a set of skills." You're fucked. No, what was his name? Liam Nielsen. Yeah. No, he was in One Direction.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson, that's it, yeah. Anyway.
You can obviously get confused with them both.
Yeah, and One Direction, yeah. Anyway, the one that was in Naked Gun said that Priscilla had a nice beaver. That's what I was getting round to. Anyway, Frank Zappa, a statue of him is unveiled today in 1995 in, listen to the pronunciation?
Yep.
Vilnius, the capital of the Republic of Lithuania. Now, any Lithuanians will tell you that was...
What's the country called?
Lithuania.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, right.
And the town was called Vilnius.
That's the capital.
Yep, Vilnius.
But,
Anyway.
I can't do any.
And it was organised by Zappa fan club president Sarius Petuski. Sounds like a Russian. Ah,
Well, it's right next door to Russia.
is it?
Yeah, Lithuania. They're the countries that have just now joined NATO.
Oh, right. 1983 was a good day. Duran, Culture Club and The Police all appeared on UK TV's Saturday Superstore.
Oh,
That makes it a bumper Christmas episode.
yeah. And old lesbians could pull them in,
you go.
or was it Mike Reid by then?
83.
Must have been Mike
Reid,
Reid, wasn't it?
yeah. 4 seasons, the 4 seasons, not the club, the group.
Well, but not the album.
No, not the album.
No, Vivaldi.
No, that's the different one. What's the one? What's the Winter? We always used to listen to Winter in the car.
Did we?
Yeah.
Edgar
Winter, yeah. Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Steen or Stein? Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. A remake.
What is his other record, which was quite good?
Sylvia.
Free Ride.
No idea. I only know.
Free-
I know Sylvia, Hocus Pocus, and Frankenstein. They're the only 3 instrumentals in the early 70s that I know. If you did anything else, I've got no idea.
So you've not heard of Popcorn?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah. Do.
Great record. First
I'll get me guitar in,
yeah,
innit?
yeah. First Moog record, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Well, first Moog solo instrumental. Oh, it was the first something. I saw it in one of our facts. Popcorn. It was the first something.
First Canadian instrumental to get in the UK charts. What was their follow-up, which also charted?
Don't know.
Apache.
Oh yeah, of course it was. Yeah.
Of course it was.
Yeah, I remember now.
I've got that.
I remember it coming out. Down.
Do.
Yeah. A remix
How long has
version.
this been going on for?
Too bloody long.
Yeah.
A remix version of the Four Seasons.
How much has happened on this bloody day?
Loads. 1963, Oh What a Night,
Yeah.
re-entered the Hot 100 in 1994, where it stayed for 27 weeks, which is exactly the same amount of times it stayed in the Hot 100 in 1976.
But it only got to.
I don't know, it didn't say.
Yeah.
But it says
Pointless bit of information.
the combined run establishes a record for the longest total chart appearance of a physical vinyl single in US chart history. That's not very long. 27 and 27. We've had longer than that over here.
Yeah, we smash that,
Yeah.
don't we? Frank.
Yeah, yeah.
Frank was 100 odd weeks.
Yep, without a doubt.
Wasn't
Yep.
My Way.
Yeah.
It's in the charts for ages.
Slade were at number one today, or hit number one today with Merry Xmas, everybody, their sixth chart topper in 1973.
Yeah, you're a bit bored of that, aren't you? Now?
I am a bit bored of that.
You
I
were-
prefer it.
You were criticising it earlier.
I was, yeah.
Yeah,
It's all right. I mean, it isn't Christmas until nobody shouts it's Christmas, but
Oh, it's not Christmas until you hear last Christmas.
yeah, yeah. And on the same day,
Apparently.
I'm repeating on me that rich
You
food.
seem to be repeating stuff.
Same day in 1971,
Yeah.
a certain David Bowie released his fourth album, Hunky Dory, which is the first
I bought that the other week.
Yeah, and it was the first one to have all members of the band that would become the Ziggy Stardust, would become the Spiders from Mars on it. And it released...
Rick Wakeman was on it.
Yep. It's in America, isn't it? Because I was going to say, it says here 2 singles were released, Changes and Andy Warhol, and Life on Mars, and 3 singles in 1973. But that's not in England. 1968, the Marquee Christmas Party, The Who played, and also a new band called Yes, and they were joined on other nights through the month by Joe Cocker, Free and Led Zeppelin. Tickets were 15 shillings, or £1 if you wanted to get a bit up or down. I can't remember, would it £1? With £1 it'd be out, wouldn't it?
We've been to the Marquee.
Yeah, but not when it was shillings. We went there when it was new
Pounds.
money, yeah.
Yeah, Saw for Pirates.
Yep.
Didn't we? That was a jolly good gig. It's weird because they're on the same level as us, weren't
Yeah,
they?
oh yeah,
They
yeah.
seemed to be. No, it must have been a stage, but it didn't seem that high.
We're down to the final furlong now. It's just
Yeah.
people born today. Paul Rodgers of Free.
Doyle's decided to come in now.
Yeah,
He knows we're nearly finished. All right, mate, where you going?
he's going through the hutch because he knows you don't want him to.
What are you doing? I can see you. Sorry, viewers.
Right, Paul Rodgers, born today in 1949, which makes him old. Jim Hodder.
My cousin's husband was an electrician
Yeah.
and fixed his electrics
Oh, right, right.
when he lived in Putney.
Okay, yeah.
Was that interesting?
That is interesting.
That's not in there, is it?
It's not in there, no.
Not in there at all.
Marcus, I'll add that. In fact, I'll find this
but-
day in music and say
Yeah.
Marcus's cousin fixed
Yeah.
Paul Rodgers' electrics
Yeah.
in Putney.
Yeah.
Jim Hodder, who was the drummer for Steely Dan.
Steely Dan.
Steely Dan.
Oh, you said Steely Dan.
I know, because I was thinking of the Avengers. It's on later tonight on 65. But it had US number 11 single with Reeling in the Years in 73.
That's a
But he
good one.
also played drums on Linda Ronstadt's 74 number 1 You're No Good.
That's another good song, isn't
Yep, but sadly he drowned in his swimming pool on the 5th of June 1990, aged 42. Ex-policeman Dave D was born today in 1943.
Wait. Oh, what's he bloody doing? Wait, move.
He's gone.
Yeah, dear.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Dave D
Ex-policeman. you
was
said,
one of
yeah.
the policemen that was called to the scene of the car crash that killed Eddie Cochran in 1960.
Yeah, he told me that the other day.
Did he?
Yeah.
I told you he was a copper. I didn't tell you he went to
Yeah,
Eddie
he told me
Cochran's
that
car crash.
story.
No, I bloody didn't.
I told you my uncle saw Eddie Cochran, and he also saw Buddy Holly.
Okay, I must have done. Last one, I'll hit you with a question.
Yeah, okay.
What entertainer...
Sorry, viewers, I know it's been going on.
It's only been going on for 45 minutes, hasn't it? No.
Come on, hit me with a question.
Born
we can
today,
spare 'em.
1936, rock and roller, but still entertaining to this very day. Well, if he is, but he's still alive. Born in 1936. Any idea? I was going to get up and jump in the air and click my heels, but I won't, because he's a dancer, I know.
Oh, Dick Van Dyke.
No, but it was his birthday the other day, 2 days ago.
Well, he's even older. He was born in the 1920s.
Yeah. This is someone who used to live locally in Ham.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He's as old as that?
Yeah.
Blimey. Duran?
Yeah.
The singer?
Yeah. Simon Le Bon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blimey.
Tommy Steele.
Oh.
English entertainer.
He took his statue as
Yep.
well.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Regarded as Britain's first teen idol and rock and roll star. Had the 1957 UK #1 Swingin' the Blues, or Singing the Blues. Plus over 20...
And after that, he was knee-deep in the blues after that.
Was he? Oh, right.
Yeah.
But he says here he had 20 other UK top 40 singles.
Yeah.
But anyway, he was...
Marefoot,
North and South, yep. And what's the other one? Half a Sixpence, yeah. So about how old is he?
That's a single, but...
1936. It makes him old, doesn't it?
Well, he's nearly 90. Or
90, yeah. So, happy birthday, Tommy.
Yes. Dick Van Dyke's about 98, 99.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Right, that's it. I can't be bothered anymore. You can see that the life
He had to leave his
See?
leave his Malibu house the other day because of the fire or a storm.
Did he use his Zimmer?
I don't know, but they had to get him out.
I bet you he danced
He's
out.
still dancing and he's still doing the Masked Singer and stuff like that.
What, Dick Van Dyke? That's the Masked Singer?
He did do it a couple of years ago when he's in his 90s.
The man's a marvel.
Yeah.
And we'll end it on the classic
We
line.
remember the Dick Van Dyke show.
Yeah.
When they were new episodes.
Falling over that puff, eh? Or that puff. But I'll end it on... God blimey, Mary Poppins. And but
God, what an accent.
yeah, he could be in the room. Goodbye. Take care. It's gone on too long. It's a load of crap.
I'm really sorry about this.
Bye.